same. So when I change my body language and I throw like this and I change, you've never seen that before. It's
Yeah.
the first time you've experienced it.
Where
So
does
it's
that
very
come from?
hard. My mind, I'm just such a creative mind. It doesn't switch off. I'm always just on the go for loads of different things. And yeah, I just add that creative element to combat sports and it becomes me.
When I see a fighter really trying hard and trying to, is the best, etc., you say that they're an all-round fighter. How much of an all-round fighter do you need to be in UFC? Because when I do watch you, I kind of feel that you don't like fighting on the ground, or it looks that way, or you try to avoid that way. I don't know, but you know, maybe I don't know enough about the
No,
sport,
no, no.
but
It's
you're a great striker, you're a great counter, but when it comes to the floor, it just feels like, is that something you like, you don't like?
it's interesting because I obviously I get why you'd have that perception. I get why so many people would have exactly the same perception. Weirdly enough, I love jujitsu,
Mhm.
love wrestling. I find that it's such a fun thing. Like, and I actually feel like that's something that I will keep doing even if I stop MMA because I enjoy it so much. It's just not my best asset. I can like, and I've grappled with some of the best. I wrestled with some of the best. I can do it. Obviously, these guys are going to be better than me. They've been doing it at the same time I've been doing the kickboxing. They've been doing that. So they're better than me, but I enjoy it. Like I love it. I love like the figuring out the puzzle. It's just not my best asset, and I feel like so many people can be, especially in such an ego-driven sport, lead with their ego, and they're like, "I'm gonna prove to everybody that I can do this thing." I don't care. This is my job, and I'm gonna go to the best area of my job. The only time you're gonna see me doing the other stuff is if that guy's able to force me into it.
Yeah.
And you saw again against Kevin uh, Holland when he's got me to a certain position, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to use my attributes that I had to use to
Yeah.
try and get out of that.
How did you get out of it? Because it just felt like he locked you, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
he wasn't in position properly.
right?
Um, he wasn't behind me, so to speak. So he was kind of here, but I was on my side. You have to get right behind,
Yeah.
in order to kind of sink a lot of the chokes in. And if you didn't know, if you look at my latest fight, I'm very difficult to choke. That just, everyone I always say in jiu-jitsu, everyone's got a superpower.
Yeah.
There's some people that are like mad flexible arms. You try and armbar them, it's not happening. You can do whatever the hell you want, it's not happening. There's some guys like bendy feet. You try to like everyone's got their thing.
Yeah.
Just based on our attributes
Yeah.
as men and women. And for me, I don't know what it is, but I'm just very difficult to choke. So yeah, like I said, in my last fight, he had the full position, and then still wasn't able to finish
Yeah,
it.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that. I was like, does he have like a esophagus that just moves out the way and go, you can carry on doing that, but it doesn't affect me? Because you were just like, is this
yeah,
happening?
yeah,
I
yeah.
swear to God, bro. I was like,
I was adamant he was never gonna choke me. I was adamant. I was like, I literally consciously said that to myself. Like, there's no way I'm getting choked right now.
how did you celebrate that win?
Um, Same thing I always do. To be fair, like I don't. Nothing changes because it's that. It was family. It happened to be, which was just again alignment, stars align. Like I say, things happen for a reason. The first fight I had against Kevin Holland, amazing person to kind of have uh, a, like I said, similar to like Perry, like the build up to, and then the clash at the end, winning the fight. But it was in Miami. All my siblings are over there, all my family over there. So, and I remember telling my sister, I was like, "Yeah, I got my first fight," and she, yeah. It's like getting Kevin Holland. She, oh, that's a good fight. It's da, da, da. And it's in Miami. She went nuts. Like she went more nuts for the Miami thing than like the fact that it was like got my fight and it was Kevin Holland. Yeah, so it was great to just have all my siblings right there with me for afterwards, and we just do what we do. We're always seriously, we're a bit of a whirlwind of noise and happiness when we're together. So it's literally just spending time with them, chilling,
How do your family react when you're getting hit?
It doesn't happen too often, so I think they're good.
Good
But
answer.
yeah, no, I think that again, as you say, when you now know somebody, it changes how you're watching it. Because again, not only you just wanting their safety, you want their success as well. So it means a bit more to you as well. You get a bit more nervous, and it's the same for them. They get really really nervous and so on and so forth. I think they all say this a similar thing is like when they can see me dance and enjoy myself, they're like, he's got this.
All right.
Yeah, like he's
He's
good. He's
relaxed.
good. He's relaxed. Um, but yeah, again, it's always going to be hard for anybody. My mum came out as well. It's always hard for anybody that you love in that position. Seeing them having to deal with combat sports is just difficult.
Did you have much communication with Dana White?
Again, a lot of my it's, we've spoken a couple of times, and it's weird actually, and I don't know why it shocked me because I am the same thing as we spoke about Michael Page versus MVP. The Dana White that you see was not the Dana White that I met. Like he really wasn't. He was so like just chill, like just mad, calm, friendly. Like, yeah, man. Like, so glad you're over here, man. Congratulations for signing and da da da. And I was like talking to him, but like I'm waiting for, like, I'm waiting for this guy, like, and yeah, no, chill guy, really, really, really chill guy, really nice guy. Um, and like I said, I just think it's two different sides to a coin, and he's also on show when the cameras are on. And I think I forgot that myself. So, but yeah, all of my dealings come through Hunter. Hunter's my guy, man. Like, I was talking to him today. Like, we were just catching up and talking about stuff. So, yeah, that's the guy that I kind of uh do all my dealings with, and then Dana White, we just more in passing, we catch up and stuff. We've said we're gonna have a chance to sit down, but it's always busy around the times that we get to see each other. He's working the show, and I'm fighting or something's going on, so it's always difficult to kind of actually have a proper sit down. But yeah, he's cool.
Oh, amazing, man. Can I ask you about your entrance?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes your entrance takes a bit of a time.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
is is that because you want to celebrate before, or is it a tactical move, or how does that work out?
No, like again, one thing I've said is I've been very um specific and very intentional about building my brand, and that is just part of my brand that I've built. And now I'm on the biggest stage. I'm not changing anything.
Who has to pay for that?
All the walkout stuff.
Yeah,
That's all me.
you have to pay for
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
that.
yeah. I do all of my own stuff. But the way we do it, my family are integral to how my walkouts end up because not only do they help me brainstorm the ideas, they are a lot of times part of the development of it. So, for example, a lot of times once we figure out what direction we're gonna go in, it's my brother, my sister that sings, my brother-in-law that makes the tracks. Like my brother, all my siblings were very musical and stuff, so we produced everything ourselves. So when we got the Undertaker idea, my brother's like, I'm a spin it because we're all into like Afro house. I'm a piano. He's like, I'm a piano track. I'm a spin it. I'm gonna put this, and I told him exactly how I'd like it to be. He's like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he went to the lab, went straight to work, and like I said, they helped me make that piece. We wanted to do something a bit more special, uh, and then like I said, the guys at UFC they don't like letting people do anything.
Mhm.
I keep telling everybody I'm gonna keep bugging them until they just like
Yeah,
let this guy do what he wants
yeah.
because yeah, I'll come up with special stuff.
Do you have like many celebrity friends that come out and support you? Because I know you're friends with 50.
Hmm.
Do you get like,
It varies. To be fair, I think now I've got to that place where celebrities full stop just know who I am and know that it can be an entertaining fight. So if they are capable of coming, they'll come. You know what I mean? Um, anybody specific. Like I don't really like have to call anybody. It just depends on where it is, and like that's not really my focus.
Right.
So I don't even like go around shouting, yo, I'm gonna be fighting. Now, if you don't hear about it, then I'm not doing good enough.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I just need to, my brand should be at the point where if you look at it, I know for a fact Mayweather never called everybody that you saw in the crowd, but I used to watch those fights just to see who's in the front row. I'm like, oh man, oh Little Wayne's there. Oh my God, such a like. I know he didn't call all those people. They are now there because they are also fans of him, and they'll go out of their own way, they'll break that schedule that they have to be there for those special moments.
Yeah.
For me, it's about getting to that place where people want. I am moving people to break their own schedule. I don't need to call anybody.
Yeah.
They want to be there, and that's how it should be.
Yeah. Is there ever anyone that you've seen in the crowd and you're like, really?
Donald Trump and Candice Owen, I would just baff to just see them there.
You're joking.
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
that was the Kevin Holland fight. Again, he's a massive UFC fan.
Yeah.
So, and I forgot that because I know I've actually been there. I was there the following year, which was interesting as well because I was the year before. Kevin Holland was actually fighting on that show. It was I went to go see my boy Izzy. Izzy was fighting Pereiro. He got the one back. And I was in the crowd watching, and then the full year later, I'm there again. But also Donald Trump was there, and I didn't think about it, but when he was there, I was like, oh snap! Like gave him a little wink and then carried on going. I saw Candice Owens there as well. These are people obviously I'm very like I like to kind of understand what's going on with certain things. So I look a lot of like I've seen a lot of like Candice Owens podcasts because she can be quite controversial.
Yeah.
But I like some of the stuff she says, not everything, but I like some of the stuff she says. I like to try and understand some of the stuff that I'm against, but she says, obviously Donald Trump as well.
Donald Trump, any differences when you see him in real?
No, he's still Donald Trump, and I'll tell you now, no matter who's fighting on that show, nobody gets a cheer louder than Donald Trump. In Miami, every time he stood up, he just stood up. The crowd goes nuts. Yeah, nuts. And then he sits back down. It's just like quiet. And obviously, like you got the key fighters that come out, and it's people making noise, but there was nothing. They got nothing on Donald Trump, man.
Wow,
he's loved over there.
He loves America.
Yeah, he does. And you can see, like again, however you feel, on whatever side you land on with regards to him, if you look into a lot of his history and what he's done, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Can I ask you a personal question? What's the highest celebrity's number that you have in your phone?
The who? The biggest celebrity.
The biggest celebrity that you probably got on your phone.
I guess it would be 50. But everyone's big in different ways. Like
yes.
I used to chat to Tom Holland. Not Tom Holland, sorry. Tom Hardy, sorry. Because we were talking about something ages ago, and then just stayed in touch. There's big musicians that I chat to all the time. A lot of them are more so from over here. Yeah.
When you ring 50, does he pick up straight away, or would he get back to you in a week or two? Like, are they really that busy like you think they are?
Yeah, it varies. He could get back to you months down the line, or he can get back to you straight away. It varies. So yeah, and he I know is so active, and he's a person that if you are, and for people that are busy as well, I get that. If he's a person, if you are not in his field of view while he's doing something, you can be forgotten very quickly because he's hustling. He's always moving. So I say when he's in town, I always check him. We always catch up, and be chatting for hours. But then if he's not about, he's just doing his thing. So you got to keep trying to jump in his way, like, yo, what's up? But yeah, there's like I wouldn't, even with him, I wouldn't say we're close at all. Like we get on, and it's cool to have somebody like him that you can speak to on occasion. But the keys for me are people that can actually help, or I can help. You know what I mean? Like those are the interactions, and those are the relationships that mean more.
Yeah.
Like I respect all of these other guys.
Yeah.
But these ones are more integral, more key, especially to my growth. So
Yeah. Ask me the same question, bro.
who's in your phone?
Michael Venom Page. I love you, bro.
Respect, man.
Come on, bro, man. Honestly, you're that guy. Like, you know, there's certain people who break barriers in your beliefs. When I first came on social media, I met a guy called Samuel Leeds. Very controversial. Some people like him, some people don't. Does a £1 course. Yeah, you might buy another course after that, but he does get you results as well.
Okay.
Whether that's breaking beliefs. And when I've started this podcast world, obviously I've met a lot of people, but when I met you at the O2 and how humble you are, I was like, there is real people out there. He doesn't let none of this get to him. And that's the biggest thing. I respect that more than you're fighting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because I respect you in the cage as well. I'm like, I don't know how he does that, but that's his profession.
Yeah.
But outside that profession, like, I'm not going to name any names, but I've met fighters and they don't have that energy. They're like, how much am I getting paid? What's in it for me?
Yeah.
And then cut off straight after. And it's just like, you just feel, you know, a bit different.
It's a difficult one because I'm being myself, but then there have been times where I'm like in the reverse role. When I'm being nice, you can also have people take advantage of that. So then I also understand when I see some people in the similar statuses as myself be cold. I'm like, I kind of get you depending on how you, I can't say how you started, but I can also understand how you can get to that place.
Yeah.
Where if people have, messed you about too many times, you're like, hell no, I'm not allowing this again. And then I create certain channels for you to have to go through. So if you had just so happened to get to me directly for what, like, as we just kind of came across each other, it's like, I gotta be like, nope.
Yeah.
So I can also understand that.
Yeah.
And I had it at Bellator where I felt like I was being, I was being myself, but just I was being cool with everybody. When you're being cool with everyone, people let go of certain information, and they talk about other fights. Oh yeah, we got to do this, and this guy's asking for that, and this girl, she says this and this. So you get all the little information. I'm not even asking, you just through conversation. But now I'm like, I kind of have an understanding of what people are asking for or demanding, and these guys are having to do it. Then I'll ask for something very small comparatively. Like, is it okay if this happened? Oh no, you might have to ask this person. And then I'm getting run around, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? You've told me that you do all of this. Yeah. These people are like, oh man, they need 20 people to come, and have to run around and get all these 20 people. I asked if one person can my brother come with me? I'm not sure. Like, you have to. And there was a phase where I got cold with a lot of people just because I felt I was being messed around a lot. I got really cold with a lot of people. Everyone felt that, obviously, because I'm usually like more like, you know what I mean? And after that, I got treated 10 times better. And it was disgusting. I actually felt, I hated the fact that I had to be this way for people to, like, people come up to me like treading on eggshells because they're like, oh wait, something's off with MVP. So they're like, oh, is everything okay? And I'm just like, yeah. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, I need this stuff. Oh yeah, we'll get done together. And I'm just like, why did I have to be cold for you to respond that way? So like I said, everyone's got a story, and I'm not excusing bad behavior at all. Yeah. Because I don't feel like I need to do that. But I also can understand how you can get to that place. Yeah. Some people, not everybody is. Some people are just like that, and they're just, in my opinion, they're just assholes. So it's them. But I can get when you having to be that way as well.
I totally do get what you mean, because sometimes I'll have a bunch of people just come straight to me and go, can you just tell me this? It's like they want a piece of you straight away. Yeah. And sometimes I like to ask something back. And I'm like, sure. Sorry, what is it that you do? This. Oh, I need a little bit of help in that. Can you help me also? And
Mm.
then when they go, oh, we can talk about that. I'm like, you're not giving me that same
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Yeah, we can talk about what you can do. Like that's what I've had to learn, because before it's like sucking your energy, sucking
yeah,
your
yeah,
energy, sucking your
yeah,
energy, giving, 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 giving. And then when you ask for one thing back and they don't, it actually, well, for me, it hurts me psychologically because I've done so much for
a
you and other
hundred
people.
percent,
I give out good energy. Why can't I just receive it back?
a hundred
We're
percent.
all human.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
can't we have that exchange?
yeah.
You know, balance is important as well. It
Mm-hmm.
can't just be one way. But yeah, I can totally relate to that. Before we wrap this one up, we've got to talk about a very important fight, the Ian Garry fight.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last fight you had?
Yeah,
Yes. What a fight that was.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. Talk to me about that one, Michael.
It's a weird one because, and again, I don't want to appear to be making excuses, but I didn't feel myself. I'm gonna keep it very simple. I wasn't my complete self. I'm still analyzing exactly the different things that was going on.
What does that mean?
So just mentally, I wasn't in the right space, and it had nothing to do with him. And this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to analyze it because it didn't feel like it was him that did anything. But an example of this is when I got to the weigh-ins. Not it was the way. Yes, the press conference. Sorry, I love that atmosphere, man. It's crazy. I just like, yeah, I love to see people getting hyped and stuff, and it makes me want to fight like even more. This press conference, I got to the press conference, and I'm standing there waiting to walk on stage, and my heart was going a million miles an hour. I've never been nervous
Wow.
to not do anything. I wasn't even going to the fight. This is just to go on stage.
Wow.
And my heart was just like just literally, I was like, and I'm literally like, what the hell's going on? And even when I got on stage, I'm like, I'm checking myself to make sure I'm not looking nervous. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to give my opponent any energy that he feels like, you know what I mean, like he can use or. And I was just like trying to like have my glass on, I was trying to be chill, man. I was like, and again, like I said, I don't 100% know. I'm still going through like what it could have or could have been or was. But like I said, I've just never been in that situation, and I've been in big shows and done big things my whole life. It feels like, but for some
Are
reason,
you saying anxiety? Are you
I
saying
couldn't tell you.
nervousness? I mean, because nerves can be good as well because it means you
But
care.
that's the thing. My nerves are always the same. It's very it well, again, it's depends what you call it. The nervous feeling that people usually relate to nerves that happens to me is I just need to go to the bathroom.
Hmm.
Kid you not. And this happens every day in sparring as well. Like in the gym, the second my coach is like, "Oh, okay, pad up, we're sparring," I'm like, "Yep, need to go to the toilet." I don't know what it is. Like it's just something like I just want to clear. My body's just like, "Okay, empty the tank and then be ready to." I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but that's the most I ever get for any form of nerves
Right.
for anything. I've never had it where my heart felt like it was gonna like jump out of my chest,
Wow.
and this wasn't even for the fight. Like for the fight, I didn't feel that bad at all.
Wow. Okay.
But the preparation to all of it, I think I just felt like I was overthinking a lot of stuff and da da da. So like I said, I'm processing that now. I feel like I'm getting to a few answers, but um, yeah, I just didn't feel like my whole self.
What was his style like? I mean, first of all, Ian Garry, he's about 26, isn't he? He's about.
I'm not even sure.
I
I'm not
think they
sure.
were one of the commentators saying he's 26.
Mm-hmm.
So he's about 10 years younger. How
Mm-hmm.
much of a difference does that make?
Not at all. I spar the young gunners that are all gunning for you in the gym every
Yeah.
day, or guys that come to the gym. There's all these young gunners that everybody wants to say they did something to you because I got a name.
Yeah.
So no matter where you go, I've got a target on my back. And I love that though. I like that because I also like telling people or showing people it doesn't matter what numbers next to my name in terms of age. I'm faster than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm more talented than you in this department. It doesn't matter. And like I said, I have to do it. And I even said until when these young bucks in the gym start having me up, I'll probably call it a day way before anybody gets a chance to see it happen in the cage. So yeah, that side of it doesn't. He tried to say he's faster than he's stronger than me. Everyone saw what happened. He's nowhere near as fast as me. He couldn't handle my stand up, which is why he changed his game. And I said that is exactly what was going to happen. I've done it to so many top kickboxers. They get in there and they're like, nope, this is not working. He's
Mhm.
just better than me. So they
Take
go
me
a
through
different
that.
route.
Can you take me through that journey?
Mm,
Ian Garry's in front of you. You're in the cage,
mm.
and the bell goes. Take me through the rounds.
The first round, yeah, I'm trying to think. The fight, the first round, I'm literally moving around. Always do like a little feel out stage. Try to land a couple of little basic things just to get the time and then see what he's twitching. He's got good responses. There's a couple of things I try to do. I'm like, okay, yep, he's on point. He's key. So I got to step up a little bit more. There was a kick that I saw and I went for, and I just got the timing wrong, and that's when I got tangled up, and we fell to the floor. As I'm getting up, he's smart. He's been working with Damian Maya. For those who know, Damian Maya is one of the OG jiu-jitsu dons in the game. Like he watch any of Damian Maya stuff, is submission after submission after submission after submission. And he's been working with Damian Maya. He's over in Brazil working with him, one of the greatest to do it in MMA. So obviously his game is adjusted on the floor. He takes my back, literally as he takes my back, and he gets the body triangle, and he's got his hand around my neck. And I literally said to myself, this guy is not choking me right now. I was like, it's not happening. I refused. And he was squeezing, doing all this stuff. And I was like, bro, I'm not going to sleep and I'm not tapping. You're not finishing me in the first round
Yeah.
on this submission. I was like, it's not happening. Obviously, we were just there. I survived the round. He didn't do anything past trying to choke me.
In that round, do you get your coaches say anything to you?
Yeah, because not. There's no point kind of over analyzing what's just gone past. So it's like he goes straight to the point. What I need to do next. There's no point going. Oh man, you shouldn't have done that. We have no time. We have 1 minute of information. Next round, I need you to
Are you just listening to one person? Because like I don't know if you know, Tyson Fury recently had a fight and he
Oh
lost.
yeah, there are loads of
And he
people that was
lost,
there.
and lots of people saying there was about 4 people giving him information, and John Fury shouldn't have even been there.
But again, boxing is different. These are all. It's all a paid team. So a lot of times people get swapped in and out last minute, and everybody wants to on camera wants to feel like they're the ones doing saying the right thing, because it's all ego game, and it all means that I can then claim for when I try to go and tout the next up and come talent. Yeah, I was in Fury's corner, and I told him this, and you can go and look at it for yourself. We don't have that.
Right.
I've only been with one team.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what it is. There's one guy talking to me, and both of my coaches outside are talking to each other. But there's only one guy that's going to feed me the information. And I can have a big team out there, but there's only ever going to be one person. We figure that out.
Yeah.
There's only going to be one guy talking to me. You guys talk amongst yourself and tell him, this person, what information needs to come over.
Mm-hmm.
But again, in MMA, you got a grappling coach, and then you got a kickboxing coach, and then you got this. But still, one person should feed the information, and you get that a lot where everyone's just like,
Mm.
and yeah, I don't agree with that. It shouldn't be done that way. It kind of shows that you guys are not a team, in my opinion. Not you can have as many people in the corner. I don't think that's a negative thing, because everyone's got their strengths, but just one person should kind of pass the information over, and that is Alexis for me. He okay, next round. So next round comes out, and I'm just having him up.
What are you thinking in your head when after being grappled like that in a triangle, or going into round 2? Are you like, I'm gonna get him now, or shit, or like, what's your feeling?
Yeah, again, for me, it's a fight. I don't try to. You add too much stress, actually overthinking the situation. The simple thing is, okay, well, I'm 1 round down, go get it back. Cool. It's not. There shouldn't be anything more than that. Otherwise, you just stress yourself.
Do you not get embarrassed or anything when everyone's looking at you in the crowd and you think,
They're
oh
not
my
even
god?
there. They're not even there. They're only there when I need them. When I say when I need them, I need to get pumped up. Tune into them. Or you hear MVP. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm good. And then it's locked back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, that's not
Yeah.
important to me. They don't see what I have to put myself through every day to
Mhm.
day. They can only judge me on this. So your opinion doesn't matter. I don't care. So go out there next round, feeling good about myself now.